Dude, I'm having a little bit of computer trouble here.
Some technical difficulties on the camera.
Let me work it out here.
Do you want the hand?
Yes. Do you want a hand? There you go.
Do you need a hand?
To his left, Carmen DeFabio.
I get up, and nothing gets me down.
And steering the ship this week, filling in for Michael Anthony, of course, from ZNY. Thanks for filling in, doing a banging up job. Ooh. And joining us on the couch, special effects makeup artist, right? I got that one right? There we go. Finally, Mr. Spat from SpatCave.com. That's a fucking badass mask, man. What did you make that for?
Oh, shit. This was for a movie called Hangman's News. And what's funny is, for some reason, like, you know, some directors just don't really know what to do with makeup. So we had this great makeup on this actor with a goat demon thing, and he ends up putting him like in the background with a hood on, so it just looked like there was a guy with a hood. Like you couldn't even see the makeup. It happens so many times.
Now, other than just doing gory stuff, you also do some weaponry.
We do props and costumes as well. So this is, let's see.
Look at that fucking thing.
So this is the M41A pulse rifle from the movie Aliens. Wow. These are available on my website, www.spatcave.com. I also make all the Colonial Marine armor from Aliens.
Okay.
So like there's a new video game coming out called Aliens Colonial Marines, and they actually use my armor in the video game.
That's fucking awesome.
That's pretty cool. They can't announce it, I guess, because it's like unlicensed, but
whatever.
Yeah, I don't care.
We did. Fuck it. Now, how long does it take to make something like that?
I sell these as a kit, so it takes me, not too long to make. To put it together is probably a weekend.
Okay, that's not bad. And now, like something like the skull or something like that, if you could hold up, because I'm just so impressed by that fucking thing. It looks like a Two-Face
so
there.
Cool.
That's
the side of the skull is cracked in.
There's like teeth missing. How long does it take?
I've been building this thing since college. Literally, this is like forever ago. But honestly, it would probably take a day to do for if I wanted to do one now. But it was one of those things that I was just kind of goofing with, and then needed it for a movie, and just started adding added the side of the head to it, and then a little zombie appliance and the fake eyes. And
could you make me a 3-foot dick that like I could just stick on?
I'm sure they sell those by now. There's got to be places.
Have you gotten like weird requests from people?
Oh my God, yes. Oh, you have no idea. Yeah, there's a lot of guys who seem to want to move into the sci-fi sex toy trade. I get a lot of requests for like
vaginas,
silicone. No, like dildo, Doctor Who sonic screwdrivers.
Yeah, do you get like the request for like the knife dildo from Seven, like some weird shit like that?
Now that I would make. Like Seven, that's a movie I love.
No rape
that's
jokes.
A horror movie that
no rape jokes.
I thought was fantastic. But no, like silicone dildo vibrating lightsaber toys, and things like that. I'm just not making that.
That thing, yeah, but like I imagine, especially with the cosplay and stuff like that, that's fucking huge. Yeah. The Comic-Cons, all the different events. What other like odd? Do you get like full costume requests
all the time? But the problem is nobody wants to pay for them. They always want. They think it's going to be like $80 to do a full. I want to do like a giant powered mech suit that's like 8 feet tall, and I'll give you $100. I'm like, get out of here. That's like $2,000, $3,000.
In just supplies. Yeah. I want a full-sized Optimus Prime.
I want a 1/1 scale Death Star.
And I don't want to pay $50 over it.
Exactly. People are crazy with that stuff.
Recent projects other than Bad Kids Go to Hell.
What was recent? Let's see. So Bad Kids was great. I have a new movie coming up. It's actually 2 movies in August coming up. One is in Philly called Dark Shield. I don't really know who was in that one. There's another movie coming up at probably September with Sean Young.
Okay.
I don't know if I get to kill her though. I'm hoping.
And comic book.
And there's also a comic book coming out.
You are fucking popular,
I know,
dude.
I am
Holy
insane.
shit! The chat room was going crazy.
The guys who all right, I can't wait to go back and read this. The guys who did one of the guys who did Bad Kids Go to Hell, which was originally a comic book that then was turned into a movie. So they did another comic book called Adventures of a Comic-Con Girl, and in there I play a villain named Spat. Who is like the evil costume contest coordinator guy who won't let the girl. I don't know. I haven't read it, so I don't know. It came out yesterday in San Diego, and I haven't been over there yet. In Comic-Con International.
Have you done a lot of stuff at the Comic-Cons? And all the
I used to actually run comic conventions for a couple of years. I used to run the Big Apple show here in New York,
for sure.
And then I got a job. I was working at Wizard, and I was running all the Wizard shows for years.
Wow! Remember Wizard?
I did 9 shows in a year and a half.
What did you do for Wizard?
I ran that. I was in charge of the conventions.
Oh, that's awesome, bro.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun too.
Oh man,
yeah, I missed those days. Just literally, it was a convention a month, just about. That's all you did.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
What's the what was the other thing? The zombie appliance.
Like the zombie appliances. Yeah, these are like just a basic kit. If you want to be a zombie for Halloween or for fun, you can pick these up. It's got the instructions and everything with it, and a little detailed tutorial, and you can make yourself look like a zombie.
And everything's available at Spat
bite
Cave.
marks and the little application kit with the glues and remover and stuff.
How long does it take for you to transform someone into like a regular good old Joe to a zombie?
Hour and a half to 2 hours.
Wow, it's gotta be a pain in the ass.
It's not. It's fun. I like doing it.
I mean, you love it, but if you're sitting in that chair getting transformed to a zombie,
it's and again, that's a quickie. I remember in movies, sometimes in movies, it's 4, 6, 8 hours of makeup to do like Hellboy's got to be 8 hours or 6 hours.
Right.
Oh my God!
Could you imagine sitting through a session like that? Just fucking.
I'd want to sit here for 8 minutes with you guys.
You're fucking just sweating. It's gotta be like I just profusely sweat. I'd be sweating, and you come like if I'm just sweating, you're trying to apply something.
There are glues that don't care. There are glues that'll go right through your sweat. Yeah.
I'm a fucking sweaty motherfucker, dude. I sweat a lot.
Yeah, it'll work.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's the worst. I'll just use tack hammer and just screw that shit.
I wish we could. I don't know if I could. I don't want to throw you under the bus here, but you showed us some of the pictures from the bag.
Don't tell anybody you saw those.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
They're good though. I can't wait. And actually, if you're in San Diego, if you're at Comic-Con right now this weekend, tomorrow night they're premiering Bad Kids Go to Hell. And I think I'm sure it's sold out, but if you can sneak in through the back door or something,
is that gonna be like select theaters type thing?
It's just one theater. They're showing it.
No, I'm saying
one
once it hits the.
I don't know what they're doing.
General
for
pop, as they
I
call
don't.
it.
I have no idea. All I know is that tomorrow is like the cast and crew premiere, and I'm not going to be there.
Oh man! Why did they fucking send you out there, dude?
I don't know. Everybody hates.
There's some smoking chicks in that though.
Yeah.
And a lot of gory deaths that you don't see in the trailer.
Yeah, you can't see. So much. I mean, again, everybody.
But isn't that kind of a selling point for them? Don't you think that they like want to show one or two things?
I don't know. They're trying to keep it like secret. They don't want to give it away. They want you to have a reason to go see it. I guess they're trying to be good.
Dude, Judd Nelson's your selling point.
Yeah.
Smoke up, Johnny.
And what's funny is,
That's
because
fucking awesome.
Again, it's the Breakfast Club meets the Grudge, and now he's the headmaster of the school. Judd Nelson's the guy in charge. He's the.
Was he cool?
He was actually pretty funny. Yeah.
Was he?
I didn't even recognize him. Like I sat down for lunch, and he's just sitting there at the table across from me, and he had the big beard,
right.
sunglasses on. I had no idea who he was. It was just some guy till he started talking, and I'm like, I know that voice. That's Judd Nelson.
I know that voice.
Like,
what other actresses have you worked with that have been?
I killed Lauren Velez from Dexter.
Okay.
I had to slit her throat. Actually, I got called in to do a bruise on an actress, and it was Lauren Velez. And when I got there, they're like, "Oh, by the way, can you also slit her throat open?" Oh. And I was like, "Oh yeah," because I didn't bring anything, so I had to do a slit throat appliance, and you can pull it up on the website, or I can show you on the phone, with toilet paper and eyelash glue. Like just out of my ass on set.
Do you get a lot of MacGyver projects?
Oh my God, it's all like that. It's always like that because they just never tell you. And then once you're there, like, oh, by the way, also do this, and we need this guy's head to explode. I'm like, all the time. That's every movie.
I need his brains to hit the screen.
Another movie called Last Day of Summer. That was Serial, where I killed Lauren Velez, and that's available. You can buy that. And Last Day of Summer just came out on DVD. DJ Qualls goes on a shooting spree.
Okay.
And William Sadler, who was deaf in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in a million other movies, Shawshank. Right. Everything. I had to blow his brains out, so I had to put the bullet hole and do the brain blast out the back. And I was pissing him off. I was being like annoying to him when I was doing the makeup. And I was like, oh, be careful. Don't let this stuff touch your skin. He's like, you're gluing on my forehead. I'm like, well, you have skin on your forehead? And I was like, just messing with him. And so
you gotta fuck with
when I had to hold the rig to the back of his head for his brains to blow out, he was like, Spat, guess what? I had Mexican for lunch, and he just kept farting on my head the entire time we were there. It was just him. It was hilarious. A lot of fun. Now, really great guy.
Now, being someone that you said like you kind of just, I don't want to say you stumbled upon it, but there's just something you kind of
fell ass backwards into. Same thing with running conventions. I didn't want to run conventions. I went to a convention. I usually go as a guest, and I do demos and panels on makeup. And I showed up at the Big Apple once to be a guest, to see about being a guest at the next show. And next thing I knew, I was running the show. I don't know how it happened. It's just
fucking awesome. Wow. But being someone that you said you fell ass backwards, did you have a lot of people that you looked up to in that field?
Oh yeah, Savini was one of my idols, and then I ended up meeting him, and that ruined that whole.
Really?
I've had to actually go to my website. You'll find an interview that I did with him years and years and years ago. That was just off the wall wacky, but he's a great guy.
What do you talk to him about? You're just like, dude.
I read the interview. He's a strange, unique guy. But
Spatcave.com.
Yeah. But I've hung out with him a few times. Actually, I auditioned for Face Off, the show on the Sci-Fi Channel.
A movie. I was like, oh,
and I did the appliance here. It's like the V appliance.
Okay.
You know, face torn open with like the reptile skin
Yeah,
underneath, and that I had to do that in 15 minutes in a mirror to myself. Wow. And I'll show you the picture.
That's your icon, right, on your email and everything.
Yeah,
like that? Yeah.
On Facebook on the thing. And while I was doing it, Savini happened to be there because it was at the IMATS show, the International Makeup Artist Convention thing. And so he happened to be there, which was kind of funny. And he walked up and he was like, "Hey, good job." So that was
That's
nice.
got to be a huge compliment to you, to your work.
That'll
Zoom in. I don't know if you'll catch it, but
can that,
yeah, bring.
which way?
Kind of see it. No, it's catching up the glare. Is it on your website?
Yeah, it's all over.
Okay, cool.
I feel like you and Tom Savini get together, and it's like the end of that movie, The Prestige.
Right? Yeah. Oh. I was trying so hard when I was running conventions. I finally got him as a guest to come to one of the conventions as a celebrity guest, and I wanted to do like a contest where the grand prize was him making someone into a zombie, and he wouldn't do it. I was like, and he's like, "I don't do makeup anymore. I'll do that."
He's like, I'm above that now.
Well, he runs a school now. Actually, one of the ways
makeup school?
The Tom Savini Makeup School. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
I think it's in Pittsburgh. I did a convention. The first time I was ever a guest at a convention, I was on a panel doing like how to make a zombie panel with Savini and like all these other makeup artists. And I was like a nobody. I was like brand new to all this, and I'm like, why am I on this panel? How could you put me on here? So I was so nervous. I got there early, so I was the first seat. Savini came in, and he was the second seat. And then all these 3 other makeup artists came in, and they filled in. So every question came to me first because I was in the first seat. Then it would go to Savini, like how he would do it. He would go on a 20-minute tangent on Dawn of the Dead, and then go, next question. These 3 guys like never spoke. So it looked like Savini and I were like gods of makeup. It was great, even though like, I had really no idea what I was doing.
card
And all I was doing was like
Holy
what he
shit.
said. You know, it's Savini. I talk about it.
Yeah, how do you fucking trump card him?
You can't. He's done everything.
He's
done everything.
Did
yeah.
he not start it pretty much?
No, Dick Smith really was the creator of that kind of stuff. But as far as the modern zombie, he created that. Yeah,
That's fucking awesome, man.
He was on every zombie movie like that.
He was also, he played Sex Machine and
Bring it on, Sex
with
Machine!
his dick gun,
His dick fucking the double-barreled dick
was
gun.
awesome.
Fucking classic. Unfortunately, we got to wrap it up.
Well, wait, I got something here.
I
I hate going places empty-handed. The last convention I ran, they gave us these. I don't know. Cool. I think you guys have heard of the Batman.
Yeah.
I hope I brought enough.
Thanks a lot, man. That's fucking awesome.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. We have
shit, man.
I never bring the fucking shirt in the. I have one in my car. I'll definitely get you one out there. Thanks a lot, man. Much
only have
appreciated.
4 though,
brother.
sorry.
Appreciate it.
Good stuff, dude.
What do you want?
That's fucking awesome, man.
Thank you, man.
Love it.
Those were leftovers. Yeah, those were a gift
Thanks.
from. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, man.
You got it. Thanks for having me on here.
Oh,
guys.
my pleasure. Rocco, what do you got, brother?
Go on Twitter and follow us at The VB Show.
All right.
Carmen?